Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction. Lance and Bree here for episode 9 of This Monster Wants to Eat Me. Dustin is currently suffering from Thanksgiving-itis, so we wish him the best of luck. Anyway, he's diving that monster.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen. Our girl's starting to figure out that Shore may not be telling her the whole truth. So let's dive in and see if that's
Yeah.
going to be the case. Let's not talk about eating delicious meals with Hinako here.
Mhm.
Happy, happy, not really. Oh, nice. Uh-oh.
Mm.
Sad face.
ごめん、ちょっとぼーっとしちゃって。おいしい？
Yep.
うん、
Turn around and shove it in your mouth.
おいしい。ねえ、ひな、話してくれるだけでも嬉しいな。
Translation. I know something happened. Please just tell me.
Mhm.
みこちゃん。
Tell me what's on your mind,
無
girl.
理にとは言わないけどね。
W friend.
あのね、みこちゃん。実は、あの夜。あいつの
Oh, show her the truth. Nice.
Oh wow.
あのあやめって妖怪が適当なことを言ってるんじゃなくて
No, she wasn't just messing around.
ごめんなさいね。しおりさんの本当の姿はどこかで見たことがあるような気がして。猿のミイラとかじゃない？どっちもキモいし。
Damn.
多分違
うん
う。日本の人魚なんて一回見たら夢に出てきそうな見た目してるし、そうそう忘れられるようなもんじゃないと思うんだけどね。
Well, she was dealing with trauma.
そうだよね。あのあやめってやつが嘘を
Her
ついてい
family
る
just
か
died and
半魚人が何か隠してるのか。
oh, fish girl's hiding, definitely hiding
確か
something.
めようがないもんな。
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
じゃあ、ちょっと舐めてみる？もうだいぶ
Girl, you're
傷ついて
playing a
るけど。
risky game.
冗談でもやめて。冗談じゃ済まなくなるから。
You can pass stroking real quick.
ごめん、みこちゃん。謝らなくていいから早く腕しまって。とりあえず手っ取り早い方法な。
Social distancing.
Damn,
やっぱ
we learned from COVID.
直接聞くのがいい。
In last episode, she was wearing a mask too.
なんだけど、しおりさんずっと顔も合わせてくれなくて。平気平気。私が縛り上げてでも話
Speed out of her myself. Damn.
できれば穏便にお願いしたいんだけど。そうと決まれば早速放課後半魚人狩りに行くぞ。
Unless you can also say that she's trusting her too much to
しおりさん
actually going through with eating
い
her.
るの？
Damn.
バレてました？
I just felt your presence.
でも
Right, I could tell you were
し
watching
お
me.
りさんはいつだって私
You
のそばにい
you
て
you
くれ
mixed
た
your
で
blood
し
in
ょ。
with mine, so
私を食べにや
Yeah,
ってく
that
る
was a
妖
risk
怪
you
から
took.
守ってくれるために。
sitting just a few extra feet apart than normally.
しおりさん、
Yep.
私たちどこかで会ったこと。
She's currently in sunlight and she's in the darkness of the shadow.
Yep.
Good imagery.
ええ、会ってますよ。
Okay, yeah, not hiding. Good.
学校の教室でも、
Oh,
君の家でも、
come on.
今もこうして会ってますしね。
Bitch, you know what I meant.
質問変えるね。君の妄言を信じるんですか？それじゃあ。
Yeah, that's not a denial or confirmation.
Yeah.
It's diverting.
私ね、あなたの姿をどこかで見たことがあるような気がするの。だから、あやめさんの言ってたこともすんなり納得できる。ねえ、教えてほしいの。私はしおりさんから血をもらったの。しおりさん、
She's trying to figure out how to answer you.
美味しそう。あやめさんに聞いたの。あなたたちは自分が血をあげた人間。
Dead eyes.
まずくて食べられない しおりさんは本当に私のこと食べたい？
Oof, music. This is the first time
Mhm.
Hinako is like up in her face for once.
としたら君は私を拒絶しますか？え？
Mm.
私の前から姿を消しますか？なりふり構わず自ら命を散らしますか？そんなこと急に言われても。
I mean, yeah.
It's the truth.
本当ですよ。
It's true
君を食べたかったのは本当です。
that I wanted to eat you.
そしてあの妖怪の言った通り、君は忘れているでしょうが、10年前
10 years ago.
君と私は一度会ったことがあるんですよ。
Yep, she's putting it together.
10年前。
Yep.
そういえば私の記憶の中にあるしおり、君には少々借りがありましてね。
Minor debt.
それの恩返しなんておこがましいかもしれませんが、私はあの日幼かった君に自分の血を与えました。
And that's how she was able to live through the accident.
人魚の肉に比べたら血なんて大
It's
し
a
た
minor
代物ではあり
blessing
ませ
compared to
ん。
our flesh.
せいぜい病気になりにくいとか妖怪を寄せつけない、
Wards yokai away.
そんな程度のお守りのつもりだったんです。
Meant to be a talisman.
その後すぐだったんですってね。君と家族が事故に遭ったのは、本来であれば何年もかけて体に馴染んでいくはずだった私の血
Ah, okay.
その事故によっておそらく一気に君の体に取り込まれた。
To save her life.
そしてあの日
Yeah.
私の血によって君の体は変質してしまった。
So more likely she's
人魚の血
alive because of the mermaid blood.
No, she literally is. That's the only reason she survived.
うん、そんなことより
So we were half right. It wasn't
事故で
she found her during the accident. It was that she just
正直に言うと
had the blood beforehand.
大怪我を負った君の体が私の血によって変質したのは想
I
定
didn't
外の出
anticipate.
来事でした。たとえ何があってもひな子だけは生きて。
And there's the voice she heard. Hinako, you must survive.
Mm.
Yep. There wasn't the mom that we thought it was.
生きて。
It was the blood.
それって私があの時聞いた家族の声だと思っていたものは、私が守り続けていた
Mm.
家族の願いだと思っていたものは全部嘘だった。
Yikes.
私を食べてくれるって。妖怪は嘘つきで身勝手ですからね。
Yep.
君には悪いけど、私は私のために君を死なせるわけ。
I'm glad we're just telling the truth now, though, not letting it fester for about like
Like, yeah, no,
20
exactly.
seasons.
とても美味しそうだと思っていましたよ。
When you were a child.
私の血を与えるまでは。
She's having a panic attack.
Mm.
息が
Mm-hmm.
苦しい。せっかく君が人間らしくなってきたという。
Girl, I know you're trying to act like this doesn't bother you, but let's be real.
信じてたのに。
Yep. Made her cry. It's oof.
Damn, not the monster line.
I mean, she is, but oof. Miko, thank God you're there. We need you.
Mm-hmm.
Do not let her go by herself. Follow her, please.
Mm-mm.
don't-
Ignore the light.
Don't do that. That's how you get truck-cooned.
There is no truck coon.
And there's several. So we, you, yeah. I figured that was going to be the other way that happens.
Yeah.
for.
デートしましょう。は
Nani? Oh my god, they're going from friends or for enemies to lovers that quick. My favorite trope.
なんで私がお前と動物園デートなんかしなきゃいけないの
Exactly. What is
嫌です
happening?
ね。デートなんて
Bitch, you said this was a
自意
date.
識過剰な狐ですこと。お前が言い出したんでしょう。本当に君が羨ましい。
Mm-hmm.
肉塊。今目の前にいる
It's just meat, 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 meat.
動物。
Yeah.
Miko can see humans as humans.
私には等しく
She's lived
た
amongst
だの
them
肉
for long
塊と
enough.
しか思えません。
She was trapped, and then she basically almost Stockholm syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
波の音、深い海の色。それでも輝く太陽を曇らせたくなくて。
Damn. Poem tree over here.
Mm-hmm.
もういない人たちの声を裏切りたくなくて。
Yeah.
苦しくても
Mm.
沈めなかった。では、3日と経たずこの園内。すべての生物を食らいつく
Is that what you want to do? Because I'm gonna say no.
I would say not a good idea.
あら、減量中でした？
そんなことになる前に私がお前を食い殺すから。
君の守護する土地の人間は見逃してやると言っても、
たとえ私に縁のない人間だとしても、
That's
お前がいたずらについばむなんて許すはずがないでしょ。
本当に
yep.
君は内側
That's the difference between them.
Exactly.
You're protecting them.
羨ましい。
I mean, she is supposed to be the guardian of this
この世とのつながり、
area.
私にはよくわからないもの。
最初から人間の側にいたわけじゃない。
Mm-hmm.
きっかけはそれこそ不本意なものだったけ
Like I
ど、
said, Stockholm syndrome.
それでも
Well, she came to understand too, somewhat.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
私は
she got to watch slice of life anime right in front of her eyes,
結ぶことが
basically.
and she formed a connection with
そ
people.
れはそれは運が良かったですね。
それを運の一言で片付けるからお前はダメなんじゃないの？
Did I mention how much I love the music in the show?
厳しいですね。
I know,
っていう
just
か
every
そ
time.
んなに人間と関わりたいならお前も私みたいに人間のそばで暮らしてみればいいじゃん。まあお前には無理だろうけど。
ええ、実際無理でしたから。昔、短い間ですが、人間と暮らしていたことがあるん
I
ですよ。
did live with humans. Interesting.
お前が
Mhm.
Hinako's family?
人間と？
Were you their goldfish?
ベル気にならないほど、まるで今の彼女のような、生きることを放棄し、腐ったクジラのような匂いをしたまずそうな子供でした。
Okay, so
Come on. I need more. Because I honestly didn't think that she would have not just a naturally or a background with people, but I didn't think it would go that far back. Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
so it wasn't necessarily. I mean, I made the joke about that, but we never got the answer of what this minor debt Hinako gave, right? Unless she saw a similar child, and when Hinako was a child to whoever this little girl is that she met a long time
Yeah.
ago, and maybe that's what she considered that debt that she had to Hinako to correlate to the little girl. Maybe I don't know, but I mean, there's minor debt, and that's why
Yeah.
she gave Hinako the blood. And like I said, we were half right. In the end, it wasn't necessarily that she found Hinako in the wreckage and gave her her blood. It was more the lines of she just gave her blood as a protection to ward off the yokai. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, the accident sped things up. People are generally surprised to learn the human body really doesn't like to die. So it will do
No,
a
it's
lot to do.
shockingly resilient.
It's very resilient
Like,
when it wants to be. And so the yokai blood in her was so strong that it just instead of just taking years to slowly gestate, came out to save her basically.
yeah,
Almost shonen-y in a way if you think about it, but it makes perfect sense. Said with a prayer. Well, there you go. And she did say that when she gave Hinako the blood, she also gave a prayer to be happy and Shensai and all that stuff.
yeah,
But I think this minor debt that she's owed that she owed to Hinako has to tie into this girl that she was. And I really do like how it was Miko and her talking about this
mhm,
because it feels like we always just get them 2 back and forth, and we got that a lot in this episode, which is great because they do have a weird chemistry with each other that works so well with them
mhm,
being basically in love with Hinako in different ways or similar ways, we don't really know yet, but it's the fact that, they're both yokai who have struggled, and Shiori basically saying, "Yeah, I'm jealous of the way you can just be a human that I can't be." Um, and of course, we didn't get much more of Miko's backstory except for we know that she was trapped at one point, and she just basically, like we said, got to watch every great slice of life right in front of her eyes. Sure, of course, she would come to love humans.
yeah,
They came and prayed to her over and over again, so she became this local deity to these villagers. And of course, she always feels, not necessarily indebted, but like she has to protect them. And that's why she's always
yeah,
saying yes to everyone at school to do everything, every club and everything. It just makes sense. But yeah, I like their interactions with each other there. And yeah, that was heartbreaking. Hinako was like, "I trusted you."
yeah.
It was like she just died all over again. Granted, it's like, yeah, you trusted her to kill you. Like, no, no, sweetie.
I mean, it's because that's what she's wanted for so long, and, like,
Yeah,
I was thinking when that scene was going on, I was, like, comparing it in my mind to her other friend about her lying about being a yokai and all that stuff, but that's the big difference between the 2 of them is Shiori is new and hasn't had that time. Like, the only promise that she's made Hinako is, "I'm going to eat you."
yeah,
Like basically, and then she's had, time with old girl to build up that friendship, to be friends, for to see physically that she's going to be there for her. So it does make sense that Shiori lying to her about basically everything is going to hit her harder
yeah,
than, a friend that's been with me for a hot minute is a yokai, but hey, they're still here. Like,
yeah, yeah. I mean, it also goes like the promise that wasn't that Mika was gonna eat her anyway, right? It was just like they became good friends that, "Oh, you're a yokai all this long. I've seen yokai. I know you're a good person. Yes, like you said, I
hmm,
have that time." So it's like, I'm not mad at you. It wasn't really a betrayal because and
yeah,
even she said it there in the poetry line was like, "I didn't wanna dim the sun," which is a bar, but also
yeah,
sad. I don't want my exuberant, extroverted friend to be brought down to me, even though that's what a friend would want you to do, really. Um
hmm,
And I feel like that's the one thing missing from Hinako and Miko's relationship so far, at least, is that like so much confiding, and she doesn't really confide in with Shiori either, though, because she's just stuck in this
yeah,
bubble, literally, of depression. And like I said, I was being facetious and making a joke, but the monster that wants to eat me really is just depression. Um,
yeah, literally.
yeah, like seriously. I mean, yes, other yokais, but it really the story is about grief and depression so much, and that's why I keep joking. It's
Hmm,
like she needs a fucking therapist because it wouldn't fix everything, but it would start to help the process. But um,
yeah,
like I said, we gotta get a yokai therapist. There's gotta be one. Um, the big thing is, like and also the fact that that voice that Hinako thought was her mom telling her to live wasn't it was Shiori's blood. Shiori herself,
yeah,
really. It's like, oh, so, like, even the one thing that she lived for, the voice of what she thought was her family telling her to live, it was a lie. So, like,
yeah,
what has she been pushing herself to live for? She probably would've tried to
yeah,
take her own life all the way beforehand. But the problem now for her, though, is her body and her internal struggle is like she doesn't right now want to kill herself because she could have just let old girl from last episode get her, but she thought about Shiori and jumped out of the way.
yeah,
So it's gonna be interesting. We'll get some good backstory. This was episode 9. I think we're 12 episodes for the season. I have to double check the episode count, but
yeah,
so we'll probably get an episode of backstory, which would give us a lot of good stuff with her, and then maybe some resolution ish with Hinako And maybe it's just becomes more of along the lines of, like, just trying to live. I don't know how you wrap this up nicely, to be honest,
Yeah.
without a big
Not unless
cliffhanger. I mean, you could
not
just
unless they're relying on, like, a second core or something.
yeah,
Like, they've got that in their back pocket and
I
haven't
mean,
said anything.
I think you can wrap it up nicely, but it's whether or not do you do you have Hinako resolve herself to still want to die, or
Yeah.
does Shiori make a different promise to eat her if something else happens or something like along those lines?
Yeah.
Or maybe there's a way to cure her. I don't think there is, but or maybe she's got to deal with this slowly. What other that could be what the second season could be. What repercussions are there of her having this blood of a mermaid inside her? That's the other thing.
Yeah.
We know she's got super healing and she's being attracted by other yokai to
Yeah.
eat. And does she develop some sort of mutation where she can fight? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, I once again very strong episode for this show. This show's always just been fucking fire. Um, it's not talked about as much as I think it should be, just because I think it's because the slow pacing. But the slow pacing works
Yeah.
wonders for the show, and I think it works. It doesn't it doesn't drag out, and that's the one thing with slower pacing shows that you just ask, just don't
Mhm.
drag out. I don't think it is. Um, but yeah, fantastic episode once again. Um, Poor Hinako there with the heartbreak, but we'll see how she can get over it
Yeah.
and what the backstory is next episode. But let us know your thoughts down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon in the reaction. Bye.
Bye.